Now earlier I put human beings in quotes. Why did I do that? I did it because nobody on this planet is actually human. If you go to the Galactic Federation, for example, you have beings over there who would be considered human, but they don't consider you human. Why is that? Well, the answer is that all human beings on this planet at some point were genetically hybridized, specifically with reptilians. So in the process of being hybridized, your free will has been compromised to a degree by design in order to keep you under control. I will get into exactly how it was compromised, by whom. Another idea that's very important here to bring about is this idea that 15% approximately of the population of this planet has Rh negative blood. What does that mean? Well, scientists will say that Rh negative blood is a factor which is not native to this planet, meaning it's extraterrestrial in nature. Where did it come from? We will cover that. Every president of the United States, Rh negative blood. Every member of the Illuminati, Rh negative blood. It goes on and on. There's a reason for this. If you have Rh negative blood, and it's easy to find out if you do, you can go on Amazon. They actually sell a test, although they're not telling you what the purpose of this test would be, but you can see it determines for only $14.98 with free Amazon Prime shipping, you can tell, well, all your blood types, and you see Rh negative is snuck in there. Very useful. So if someone is curious about themselves, if one has an idea like, I think I've been abducted, I think I may have experiences, I think I may have abilities that are not normal for a regular human being. Well, the first step that you need to do is find out if you're Rh negative. Because individuals who have Rh negative blood are the #1 choice for abduction. Why is that? It's because if you have Rh negative blood, you can be hybridized very easily genetically. So an extraterrestrial civilization can grab you, and they can make modifications to you that are usually not in your best interest, but more in their best interest. And you won't know because you can be abducted, your memories erased. Maybe you have some idea something went wrong. Many people have had these experiences where they think they've been abducted or something strange, but they dismiss it because they go, that can't be. There are plenty of people I've met in my life who are Rh negative who had various abilities and superpowers, sort of like what you'd see in X-Men, though not as extreme, okay? Don't get it the wrong way. And these people, they tend to write it off. They say, maybe it's in my mind, until something really crazy happens. These individuals have all been hybridized to one degree or another. So if you have Rh negative blood, you're very much in demand. If you have Rh negative blood and you're also A negative, you're the most in demand. However, if you have Rh negative blood, good enough too. And yes, not everyone who is abducted and hybridized has Rh negative blood, but the majority of them do. And this is very important because if an alien civilization wished to graft their genetics onto this planet to take this planet for themselves, they would need those with Rh negative to produce a vehicle by which they could easily put their own genetics on. Because one of these ideas that is you see in science fiction, like recently on Netflix there was that show Altered Carbon. Has anybody seen that? In Altered Carbon, the basic premise of it is that people's soul and their consciousness can get put onto a chip and be transferred into various genetically modified bodies. So that's 100% fact, just not on this planet, at least you don't know about it. But in other extraterrestrial civilizations, immortality is practically achieved scientifically because a being can just put his soul and his consciousness into another vehicle and continue on as if nothing happened. So most extraterrestrials have very long lifespans to begin with. A Nebu gray alien has a lifespan of around 20,000 years, a verdant 60,000. You can imagine when you live that long, you can't be stupid. You really, even if you're dumb, you're going to acquire so much knowledge and wisdom you can run circles around anyone. Now a human being lives how long? 100 years at best? And after 50, 60 years, you're basically 2 feet in the grave and too stupid to lie down. Yeah? Let's be honest, just go to hospitals and nursing homes. What can a human being possibly learn when it only lives 100 years? And this was done by design. Human beings' lives were truncated on purpose because they want to keep you clueless.